Welcome to Matheny Fieldhouse here on the campus of Geneva College. I'm Ben Wiegers, as always, the Assistant Sports Information Director here at Geneva. And with me today is one of our student athletes of the week, men's volleyball player Colton Alfaro. Thanks for coming down, Colton.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
So, fresh off a record-setting match last week against Penn State Barron, set the program record for most assists in a match, 55, in just your 10th collegiate match as well. So, congratulations on that.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah. What brought you to Geneva?
It's actually kind of a funny story. When I was going to college, or when I was trying to pick out a college,
right,
I was more looking towards the volleyball aspect, and I knew I wanted to go somewhere around in the West Coast.
Oh yeah, okay.
But my parents lived over there, and I thought it would be fun, but there's not really many options over there. So I had to pick somewhere over here, and my friend, Sho Larrabee, actually was coming over here off of a offer.
Okay.
And he mentioned it towards me, and I was like, that seems fun. I want to play with one of my friends. And
sure.
So I decided to come over here, and it's been a blast so far.
So you knew Sho ahead of time?
Yeah. Sho and I have been friends since, like, sophomore year of high school.
Okay.
So
that's great to get to come in with somebody you already know.
Yeah.
What's your major, and then what do you hope to get into after you graduate?
So I actually major in cybersecurity.
Okay.
And when it comes to what I hope to get into, I actually don't really know.
You're a freshman.
Like,
okay.
I've looked at a few different, like, career options, but, like, coming to Geneva with, like, the majors that it, like, offered to me, I kind of just picked cybersecurity because it seemed most interesting, but I haven't really, like, gone deep into what I really wanted to, like, choose as a career path. But hopefully with a little more time, that'll come to me.
Are you going to do the 3+1 program?
No, sadly, I don't think that's a great fit for me, especially when it comes to being in volleyball as well. I think for me personally, I think it's too much of a workload.
Okay.
And I'd rather just coast.
Yeah, sure.
Coast through the years.
Cybersecurity is a very cool major. I had a couple friends in college that went through that program here.
It is going pretty well so far. I enjoy it.
Good. So we mentioned the game against Penn State Barron last week. Can you walk us through maybe what that match was like? I mean, obviously it's super exciting. It looked like it was a lot of fun.
It was definitely a lot of fun. I don't know. It was fun coming up to it as well because we had played Penn State Barron a couple weeks prior. And it was a little disappointing playing them that day because we had started off really well. And then we just kind of lost it as the game ended up going through.
Yeah, I remember that match.
We ended up losing 1-3, and as that game ended, I was like, we definitely could have won.
Sure.
Like, if we threw ourselves into it a little more and we didn't, like, bum ourselves out through the game, like I think we could have came out on top. And it was cool to go into that game and actually prove that to ourselves, that we could actually play up to how they played and just ball out.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Did it feel like in the middle of the match? Did you, like, I don't know what your high school record for assists was. Do you know?
I actually don't have stats for that because mainly in Virginia, high school volleyball wasn't actually like men's high school volleyball wasn't a sport.
Yeah.
So it was a club.
Gotcha.
But it was also like high school like oriented. So different schools would be pitted against each other, but they weren't like affiliated with the school. They would just have it under their names.
That's how it was where I'm from in New Hampshire. A lot of times that's how it is as well.
But
so
what's funny though is that the year that Sho and I had graduated, the year right after they put it into the school system. So now it's actually men's volleyball school affiliated, like actual seasons.
Man. Okay, so it is a varsity sport now.
Yeah.
According to the state of Virginia.
Yep.
Okay.
I thought it was so cool. According to the Fairfax County.
Oh, I gotcha.
But there are some areas in Virginia, but Fairfax County definitely has it now.
Okay, cool. What has it been like sort of coming in as a freshman and being thrown into the starting center role here on a team that is fairly young, but, you know, this is the first time you've played college volleyball?
Yeah. I thoroughly enjoy it.
Good.
I mean, back in club in high school, in the early years of playing volleyball, specifically on a team, I wasn't really a starter. I didn't really play all too much. And I always wanted to get more like game experience. And in the later years, like senior, junior year, I was starting every once in a while. And now that I go into college and it's a
Mhm.
completely different level and I'm still starting, I just find that to be just such a fun experience, and I get to actually
Sure.
learn that college
Mhm.
level, like to a deeper understanding when it comes to actually being in the game.
Right, you're getting court action.
Getting
every time.
actual court action, getting like good reps in practice. It's just very fun.
Good.
So I'm thoroughly enjoying being able to start.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear it. That's all we have for you today. Thanks for coming down.
Yeah.
Again, I'm Ben Wiegers, here with Student Athlete of the Week, Colton Alfaro. And until next time, storm on.